A woman can spot a lot of telling indicators in a man who is overly eager to win her over. You try to dazzle women with sleek, flashy motions, but it doesn't work at all. Going overboard will make it seem forced and unpleasant, which is just one of the many reasons you should give up on attempting to impress women. We'll go over 10 reasons in this video as to why you should give up on trying to win ladies over. You will be able to embrace the idea that you are sufficient in your current form after seeing the full film, despite the fact that it may seem highly paradoxical at first. Remember to watch the whole thing through for some advice that might just save your life. Greetings from Z Taxi. We want to share relationship-related information, tactics, and guidance on this channel to help you become a better partner. If you're new here, subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up for that trustworthy YouTube algorithm. Now, without further ado, let's begin. 10th, keep in mind that you're not by yourself. It's important to remember that there are plenty of other men out there who are attempting to make an impact on women, even if you're trying very hard to impress her. But if you're not the only man joining the bandwagon, what distinguishes you from the others? Unfortunately, women have distinct personalities from yours, so the methods you use to impress your last date might not work on the next, and your standard efforts to impressing them might bore them to death. Show that you appreciate her judgments, even if they make you feel rejected, rather than merely acting otherwise. Needy can be seen on the 9th. When you strive to impress a woman, you often end up looking so needy and desperate that she backs off. Desperation smells like cheap perfume. You forfeit not just the chance to win her love, but also your self-respect. A tightly coiled man is not one that any lady enjoys. All you have to do to become such a man is to learn to say no too often when you can accomplish things on your own. Never undervalue your own ability. Defend others and yourself, and you'll come across as desirable right away. Sadly, no one is impressed by a meek man, thus they don't like him. It really turns me off when a man is constantly needy. Men who always seek something are disliked by women. Either time or attention is required. But a man is worthy of both. We have a lot going on in our life, so sometimes we take things too far by asking for attention and spending too much time with other people. Number 8. Your self-esteem will be low. To begin with, it should never be appropriate to compromise your value as a person in order to win a woman over. If your spouse is not your equal and does not walk hand in hand with you, then victory does not seem all that great. Instead, your companion should be your equal. She is in a superior position and you are in an inferior one when you try too hard. Self-deprecating humor is a common coping mechanism used by guys, but it only makes them look worse. She is neither a trophy nor your boss, whom you have spent so much time trying to impress. Give her the respect and decency she deserves by maintaining high self-esteem. You won't do any actions that compromise your moral convictions if you think you're the best candidate for the position. No matter what you do, getting into a relationship where your efforts are not appreciated will break your heart and diminish your self-worth, so you should never be encouraged to do so. 7th, tryhards are ugly. You lose your sense of purpose when you go above and beyond in an attempt to impress women. Consider this: are you putting in the effort to win women over, or are you putting in the effort to accomplish your objective and look good right away? When you schedule your time to work hard toward your purpose and your objectives, channel that energy into becoming a better version of yourself every day. Working hard toward your goals will provide greater outcomes than working harder on dates. Women will admire your commitment and be impressed by your hard work. Because women are keen observers and can tell when you are being nervous or trying to impress them by talking loudly or offering to pay their bill only because you are rich, it is better for you to keep your distance and be yourself. 6th, it will show that you lack confidence in your work. Have you ever been in a relationship where obtaining your partner's attention required constant action on your part? It's like putting yourself on a treadmill with her approval, only it's hard to get off because it spirals into an endless cycle where you impress her, get obsessed with her, and then you have to go above and beyond to keep her interest, like going to all of her events, hanging out with her, or texting or calling her nonstop. All of this suggests that you are afraid of being replaced by another man, which is why you keep attempting to make her accept you. Number 5, she'll feel the strain of your delight. When you work so hard to impress women, you put too much pressure on your spouse to make you happy, because love should release you from excessive expectations that will only make you feel burdened. Instead, love should make you feel free and happy. Because of this, you should never put too much effort into trying to impress women, since this will only give them the power to depress you and rob you of your happiness. Women like self-sufficient males who don't burden their partners with happiness. Fourthly, your confidence seems lower. When you make a big attempt to impress women, you unwittingly disclose that you lack confidence in your own abilities and that you are prepared to adjust to meet the preferences and tastes of the person you are trying to impress. You experience anxiety by allowing your thoughts and feelings to curl up in the corner, which puts a question mark on your personality and causes you to continuously doubt your value and the value you bring to that connection. Number 3, you appear nervous. A guy deliberately tries to appear like he likes someone, especially when they are first dating. Things can go wrong because he is afraid that what he says will seem uncomfortable, so he might speak in a certain way or say too little. Consider the date day as any other day. This is not to say that you shouldn't strive to exert additional effort. Rather, if you treat it as such, you won't have to exercise caution. Stated differently, it will be easier for you to be authentic and allow a woman to accept you for who you are. It won't help to seem extremely formal or uncomfortable. This is a date, not a job interview. It's only a date, so calm down and go with the flow. Second, you brag about how wealthy you are. You could think that bragging to the women you're attempting to impress about your prominent career and mentioning brands at random will work. Nonetheless, many men put too much effort into appearing successful, diligent, and able to support their families because they are often perceived as the ones who provide for their ladies. Men are subject to social pressure, but it is never appropriate to show off one's wealth. Women do not appreciate conceit, so if you really want to talk about your successes, attempt to do it in a less arrogant way. You abandon your friends and family first. I'm sorry if you have a valid excuse for your persistent lies, but you are quite pitiful. It is normal to occasionally need to cancel plans with friends. It is unavoidable. Your partner might require you to cancel, or you might feel physically or mentally unwell. Making big plans and then texting them off is not remarkable, and it won't strengthen your bonds with your partner or pals because you'll probably end up canceling on them again. Conversely, picture yourself devoting so much time and effort to a woman that you end up canceling social and family commitments, just to have her friend zone or ghost you after she's done abusing you. That's terrifying, and you'll regret wasting your time and effort on it. The video comes to an end here. Try not to make ladies cringe with any of your tacky attempts to win them over by genuinely being remarkable. We really hope you liked the movie. If you liked it, do let us know in the comments. I appreciate you seeing. You owe no one anything, so here's a pro tip. Establish a relationship with a woman who makes you feel good about yourself and on your terms. Making a lot of effort to win women over is a lifetime commitment filled with worry and unfulfilled expectations.